So, on this very momentous occasion of launching of our Ek Kamra Solar Ka event, and I welcome on the behalf of Energy Swaraj Foundation and a special welcome to Mr. Lalit Bohra, sir, who's the Joint Secretary of Ministry of New and Renewable Energy, Government of India. And it is a quite matter of pride for all of us that sir has kindly accepted our invitation and he has joined us. So this is a very, historic day for today because the Energy Saras Foundation philosophy believes in action, not only promotion. So, as per our founder, Professor Chetan Solanki, sir, this is the idea of Professor Solanki, sir, that we must take immediate and drastic step to just fight this climate change. And today we are going to launch this Ek Kamra Solar Ka event. So uh, we will start this program with Saraswati Vandana. So I request my team there back to just do the Saraswati Vandana first. Solutions. So we just need to think about our solutions. And in our Indian tradition, everything is given. We have to search and look back. So start this event. First of all, I would like to give an introductory note of this event. Ek Kamra Solar Ka. It is designed and conceptualized by uh, Honorable Dr. Solanki sir, who has conceptualized this idea that we have to take immediate action. We need to really do something because the kind of catastrophic events are taking place all around the world. Uh, it is the duty of we all citizen of the world, like we are a global citizen. So this problem of climate change is not the problem of a particular country or particular caste and religion and all. This is the first time that the history is facing a real global challenge, and the kind of initiatives we have been doing for the last 3 years, 4 years, uh, since the very conception of Energy Swaraj Foundation, we have been doing some literacy job. Literacy training is one of the important events, one of the important programs that we have been doing all over the institutions in India, and we have collaborated with a number of institutions like CSIR and AICTE. And very proudly, we have just associated with the Times of India group also. So this event, Ek Kamra Solar Ka, is actually is to give every person a chance to do something towards the sustainable energy, to do something like we keep talking about the programs and awareness things, but unless or until we take action, nothing is going to change. So, just throw some more light about this event. I would love to invite none other than Professor Chetan Solanki, who has taken, the biggest decision in the history of mankind. I have never seen a scientist or somebody who has taken such a drastic step. He has left his home and, not only home but also his job of teaching students there in IIT Bombay to have left that campus also. And as we all of know that Sir resides in his own bus, which he designed by himself, and he's going to stay there for 11 more years. For more than 900 days, Sir is living in the bus only. And 24 by 7, I must say that we all people do a lot of things for the livelihood and for the betterment of our own life. But for the betterment of this Earth, Mother Earth, Sir is thinking 24 by 7. I have seen him that I don't think that while in dream, while in sleep, then also said do something, think about the mother nature only. So I request our founder, Professor Chetan Solanki, to throw some light into this Ek Kamra Solar program. Sir, the stage is yours.
Thank you very much, Ranveer. And first of all, it's my honor and privilege that we have Honorable Shri Lalit Boraji, Joint Secretary MNRE, with us as a chief guest to launch the program. He has to go, and therefore I'm quickly going to give an idea about what this program is all about, and then he will address. Let me share my screen. I hope it is coming. Is my screen visible to you?
Yes, sir.
It is
So
visible.
basically, I'm
Yes.
really happy that we are launching this program, Ek Kamra Solar Ka. The name itself is making it clear what we are trying to do and why we are trying to do. Because climate is not changing; it has already changed, and we use a lot of energy, carbon-based energy, that is creating greenhouse gases, which is resulting in a global warming. Almost 85% energy comes from coal, oil, and gas. As a result of that, the time is really ticking out, and there is what is called a climate clock, a clock that tells how much time is left before we touch 1.5 degrees centigrade of global warming. And at 1.5 degrees centigrade, the irreversible changes in climate starts. And that is another initiative that Energy Swaraj Foundation has just begun, and we organize world's largest event to assemble the climate clocks. So we are literally running out of time, and today, on the World Environment Day, what could be the better day to remember and realize that we are running short of time. And therefore I believe that it is beyond only government policies and subsidies and projects and programs, for a simple reason that everyone is a user of energy, everyone is contributing to the climate change, and everyone has to take part in the correction. And switching to solar energy is not a it's our compulsion, it is not a choice anymore. We our planet and every life on the planet runs based on solar energy. It's only the last 100 years we have lost the path and we based our life on coal, oil, and gas. So we have to come back to the solar energy as a center of our existence and run our lives on solar energy. So we need movement, and that's why I left my home for 11 years. I live in a bus. I'm right now, those who can see my background, I am actually in my bus right now. So that's the whole purpose of this yatra, and that's the whole purpose of this program also. As Ranveer mentioned, we are doing many awareness programs. Energy literacy training is one of the world's unique program and very powerful program. We also do the conference clubs and climate correction days and many activities. Already some lakhs of people are getting associated with us almost every month. Not only that, we are also doing action activities where we are asking people to do something. So reduce electricity consumption, we are soon going to launch. We are mentoring institutions to reduce their consumption, go to solar. And Ek Kamra Solar Ka is the event that we are launching today. The idea behind the Ek Kamra Solar Ka is that there are a lot of people, when I'm traveling across the world and country, a lot of people have misconception about solar, and people feel that it is expensive. What will happen in a rainy season? And people keep waiting for the policies and net metering and subsidies. Then I thought, why don't we make a simple program where we go beyond all this thing? So the Ek Kamra Solar Ka is power your one room with solar, and try it yourself and see if it can run 24 by 7, 365 days or not. So we have designed in a manner, you do not need net metering, you do not need subsidies, you do not need a technical person. We have designed a training that you can do yourself and switch to solar 100%, and you can start your journey with Ek Kamra Solar. It's a very simple system. It's a 12-volt DC system with one panel, one battery, one controller, one fan, and two lights. This is all on 12-volt. And because it is 12-volt, it is very easy. There is no danger. You have to just connect some 4 or 5 connections, and your camera will be ready. So therefore, we you can do it yourself. These are the technical specifications of the solar system, and it is going to be there on our website. The training is going to be there on our website for free. The whole system cost will be something like 35 to 40,000, including all the components, transportation, installation, everything included. So this is, and new fan and new lights are also included. So this is what it is going to be. We are going to do the hand holding of people. and our target is today is the 5th June. By 5th July or maybe 10th July, 100 people should have installed a Kamra Solar Ka on their own. Who can participate? Well, anybody, whether it's individual, organization, academic, NGO, anybody can do that, because everybody can start with one room of solar. So it is not limited to individual. And how to install solar system? As I said, we have created the components. How to connect them, what is the technical specification, everything will be available in training, etc., how to maintain it. And the timeline is, it not only the today's launch, we are going to provide the technical support for purchasing solar system, for installing solar system, everything is what we are going to help. So we are going to handhold 100 people, 100 organizations, those who are come first, to help them. So that's it from our side. From my side, brief about Ek Kamra Solar Ka, and uh, over to you. Over to you, Tanveer. Please quickly
Yes, sir.
invite honorable chief guest because he has to go. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Sir, sir, sir. Thank you so much, sir. And to elaborate on the Kamra Solar Ka event, I must welcome once again, on the behalf of Energy Swaraj Foundation and all the people, all the organizations today are participating in it. For today's program, our chief guest is Mr. Lalit Bora, and he's the Joint Secretary, Ministry of New and Renewable Energy with Government of India. And Mr. Lalit Bora is actually he has been associated with solar energy programs, which includes rooftop solar program and revitalization of agriculture sector through PM Kusum scheme also. And his portfolio also include battery and geothermal energy, ocean wind, and other new technologies. And he has been administrative positions in logistics sectors also, and he has a vast experience in this particular field. So I think he's an electrical engineer from IIT Bombay, and he's an MBA from BITS Pilani also. So what a honor for us to have him, and just without any wait, I would invite him to please just throw some light into this matter, how we can do it. Sir, you are the most welcome, and please address this Google Meet today.
Yeah, thank you, and I really thank you, Professor Chetan Solanki and the Energy Swaraj Foundation for giving me an opportunity. Uh, it is indeed, I completely agree with what Professor Solanki has said, that the clock is ticking, and every moment it is going, and unfortunately it is against the Indian ethos. Like, we have an ethos where we save for our next generation. Now this is one area where we are, if we does not save our carbon dioxide, then we are effectively ensuring that our kids and our grandkids does not survive in a proper environment. So this is just against the how the we Indians have been living for the ages, and this need to be taught to each and everyone. We have our own traditions where, like, we used to uh, get up early in the morning, we used to sleep timely, we used to eat before the sunset. Those are the traditions which was there, uh, and in all those traditions we used to worship sun as a god. Unfortunately, over a period of time, with the Western influence and other things, we forgot those things. All those things were quite scientific, uh, proven kind of things. So, but better late than never. So I really congratulate, and I keep on getting the updates from Dr. Solanki about his yatra. It is indeed I can call him a yogi in the present era, where, like, he has gone on a mission, and unless, like, we have people who are with the mission, we don't think so. It's a vast country, so people getting them aware about these things are the big issue. And the Ek Kamra Solar is certainly a very, uh, uh, I must say, enlightening event, because if people adopt this, then their fear about not getting electricity in their house when there is no sun, all those fears will go away. and as such we doesn't need much. We only need a tube light, or like now, since we are all using mobile, a mobile charging point and a fan. Other than that, we does not need much. Most of the people in India, when it is summer, go sleep outside, where they go and sleep on their terrace. So those things are the things of the urban cities, but India is much much bigger than the urban. So it is really a good event, and I must again congratulate Dr. Chetan Solanki. And he has told me in the first meeting itself that solar doesn't need any subsidy. The more subsidy you are giving, and you are stopping the progress of the solar. But maybe in the next things we will see that how we can not do the subsidy part. I do agree with you that people look for the government intervention, and the government also has their own things, that the net metering takes time, the technical feasibility takes time. Then there is a problem, reluctance on the part of the discom, that think that it goes away. But the thing is that solar is something which is inevitable. Matlab, we can only delay it, we cannot deny it. So it's better to do it in time, rather than when it is too late and then we start going for the solar. So I really congratulate him, and uh, wish him all the best. And we will always be there with him to support on all the fronts. And unfortunately, like I thought I will sit in the entire meeting, but the minister has called a meeting again on the solar of some topic or the other. So it's not that I am going away from solar, but I will be doing some work on the solar front only. So I thank you everyone, and I again salute Dr. Chetan's dedication for doing this things. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Lalitji, and this is the. I hope you remember the Energy Swaraj Foundation, and we all together, bring Energy Swaraj to every institution, every individual, in every state, in every country. That is the real solution, and that's a real sustainable solution to bring Energy Swaraj to everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your kind, enlightening words.
Yeah,
And
I'm sorry I
thank you
have to
so much.
leave. So please excuse me.
Thank you so
Well
much
said.
for joining. Yeah.
Moving ahead, our next, uh, actually, the kind of people we have connected here. So, we have connected for a Kamra Solar Ka. So, there are many people who have they taken place to adopt this a Kamra Solar Ka program. But there are a few people who they want to share their experiences about it. Uh, we have today Mr. Arpit Khandelwal, who is a professional in solar, and I think Mr. Arpit Khandelwal is here with us. So he will tell us about the experience of solar, a Kamra Solar Ka. So over to Mr. Arpit Khandelwal, sir.
Thank you, sir. Hello, everyone. I am audible, sir.
Hello, sir. You are audible. Go ahead.
Okay, sir. Thank you. So, actually, I was also a professor in Manipal in Jaipur earlier for the 6 years. So I left there before just 2 years back, and it's working in the field of solar also, right? So in the last the field challenges I'm asking, I've joined this program to ask some few questions from the sir, Chetan sir. There are some challenges in the field. People do not adapt the solar because of the economic viability. First, it's just you are saying that one fan for the two lights, the cost is coming around 35,000 to 45,000, right? This is too much for the one person who is required one fan and two light for the things. They asking price for the same is 10,000, 12,000, not more than that. Hello,
All right, I'll respond to your question. Ranveerji, we can go to the next.
hello,
So,
sir.
sir will respond to the question. He has noted down your question, sir. Thank you so much for your question here. And I would, in the next, I would like to invite Mr. Abhishek Kumar Singh. Abhishek Kumar Singh. Uh, he's working
Hello,
with
sir.
his
Is it audible?
Abhishek ji. You're audible. Please go ahead.
Hello, sir. It's me, Girish, speaking from Karnataka.
Abhishek, you're on mute, and Girish, you hold on for 1 minute, and after Abhishek, you can speak. Abhishek,
Sure,
you're
sir,
on
sure.
mute.
Okay. Good evening to all of you. First of all, wish you all a happy World Environment Day. And we are so lucky, and I am personally so much happy that we are launching this event, if Kamra Solar Ka, with our people are saying that Solar Gandhi and the Solar Man. But since last 1 or 2 months, sir, I am just giving you a tagline, Green Gandhi of India. Me as we, I mean, my team people are talking like Green Gandhi of India. That's why I'm making my background green, and we are so much excited about the concept. Right now, we are on the ground. We are talking with the people about our concept, energy literacy program. People taking it very initiative, and now we are going our second step. One Kamra Solar Ka. It will be another milestone, and definitely. When we are talking with the people, they have idea one Kamra Solar Ka concept. If we are going to, if the in the current time, whenever people in the market, the companies, the agency, and the government agencies also working at the ground, they have costing about to 1 lakhs. And right now we are moving around the 30 to 40,000. It's a costing. It's costing will could be a fruitful. First of all, when we will go, then we will face some little bit stuck, but I'm sure when it will be a moment, then definitely, sir, we will rock. And thank you so much, sir, for being with us. Thank you so much for making this event wonderful. And we are so much happy, and we are so much lucky to having like a person, a spiritual, a mentor, a good guidance, a green guy like you. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Abhishek
Thank
ji. And I think you have elaborated the last question of Arpit ji. And the next, we have Alka Singh ji.
When you can
Alka Singh ji. Girish ji, after Alka ji, because Alka ji was already planned to speak. We will speak after Alka ji. So Alka Singh ji is with us, and she is going to, share her experience. Alka ji, over to you.
Thank you, sir. Namaskar, sir. First of all, just the thought, Chetan, sir, we were not there when Gandhiji started with the movement. I think all of us were lucky to be a part, having as the Abhishek sir just said, the Green Gandhi out here. Believe me, like for the students, the first time, if I don't know if you remember, in GPSC, our Sahodya, you spoke. After that, I came back to school and I shared the same idea with all my teachers. Within 10 days, I think I had put a text also. All my teachers had completed the energy literacy certification. Then we started with the students and the parents. The change, what I saw was amazing. The change was every single person was looking for how we save energy. And it is like, I would say, creating a Gandhi in each child is something what I'm looking at as an educator. And the moment the students had that opportunity to talk to you and they went for the climate block, there is a transformation. Abhishek sir was a part of it. We recently had a event where students had put up 330 projects for sustainable energy from grade 4 to grade 12. That is the awareness we wanted. So I just wanted to say, as an educator, when we talk about educational institutions, I think educational institutions are the ones from where the ripple effect can start. We are not just schools, we are also the community centers. अगर हम स्टार्ट करेंगे तो पूरे सोसाइटी में जाएगा. सो मुझे लगा कि मतलब छोटा सा एक हमारा एफर्ट वॉट एवर वी कैन डू टूवर्ड्स द क्लाइमेट चेंज. एंड आई थिंक इस समय गुड़गांव में हर कोई बोल रहा है कि ओह क्लाइमेट चेंज इज फॉर रियल. Even people who do not know what is, जिस तरह से बारिश किस मौसम में क्या बदलाव आ रहा है, तो ये अवेयरनेस whatever we can we are doing and we'll always do it. And thank you once again, Professor Solanki, for giving us this opportunity to work with Gandhi ji once again. Hats off to you. God bless you, sir. Namaskar, sir.
Thank you, Namaskar.
Thank you, Alkaji. Your
So,
words are so, motivational and inspiring for us. And we would love to work with you, in coming future. So I hope educators like you and under the guidance and leadership of our own Solar Gandhi, Chetan Singh Solanki, today also coined new word. Thank you, Abhishek, for the coining new words, Green Gandhi. Wow. So it's a
it's
fantastic
my
word.
pleasure, my pleasure. That's why I am create my background. Just this is my gift from my side, sir. Create a background for you. Thank you so much.
Okay, okay. Thank you, Abhishek ji. So these are the question. I think, sir, these were the three, people who they want to. Next is Girish ji, who wanted to, share his experience and Girish question. So Girish ji, go ahead and please share your views.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir, everybody. Very good afternoon to everyone. First of all, I wish you all a happy Environmental Day. We all are celebrating in our college campus and university. And Chetan Singh, sir, your work is almost, sir, we all are happy with that Energy Swaraj Foundation. Our students also, they are learning energy literacy training. More than 600 students, they all are knowing about that solar energy saving. And one thing, sir, I want to knowing about that machine. You provide that one 1.5 1.5 degree Celsius machine, climate clock. So in that, sir, we are not getting the background color combination, and the students are not seeing properly. So I already speak with technicians, and they are supporting some PDF and supporting files also, and we are not getting properly, sir. So please, can you please provide me that links to how to change that color? And so that one is pending in our college, sir. We are not putting in anywhere. So please help me, and it will help for the student community. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Girish. You can send the email or our technical person, anybody from ELT team, will connect you to the Sachin. Then he will talk to you and resolve if there is a problem.
Sure, sir. Sure. Thank you.
I think Dr. Shankar Palji has raised the hand. If you any comment.
Well, Shankar ji, you can speak. Shankar Pal ji, please raise your hands to please share your views. I think it is.
All right. So I think when somebody asked about the cost, and so what we are hoping is we are hoping that 100 people, there are more than 200 people who have already opted for adopting to Kamra Solar Ka, and soon we are going to have a separate meeting where we'll now start guiding them how to go ahead and how to procure, how to install, how to maintain. Somebody mentioned about the cost. Well, I mean, uh, right now the way climate is changing and how the way it is accelerating, it is not a question about the cost anymore. And those who can afford, I can understand that everybody cannot afford, but those who can afford should afford first. And this is how the technology percolates in general in society. So how the televisions are adopted, how the mobile phones are adopted, that first the people who can afford actually start using it, and then more and more people actually buys it. So we need to go towards solar energy. There is no choice left anymore, and the time left is also running out. And therefore, I request everyone who can afford it, and all schools can do it. They can convert one room, classroom into solar. Every household in the B tier and C tier cities with reasonable income can do it. Every industry should do it. Every government office should do it. That is how, as I said, we have to go beyond the policies in subsidies. Otherwise, as you might have, as you heard, even joint secretary agrees that we have to go beyond subsidy. So if you are not going to do that, uh, some recent studies I have come across that if you are not going to, if you spend 1 rupee today, it will help us to save 6 to 7 rupees in future. But if you are not spending that 1 rupee today, the cost of climate disasters will be so high that we are going to end up paying 6 to 7 times more. Not only technically it is doable, not only environmentally it is needed, but it is because that when you want to save ourselves and save money and save environment, that is why we need to start solar journey. And Ek Kamra Solar Ka is a beautiful way of starting your journey towards solar. The cost that,
Can I speak
but
for
if
a minute,
somebody is
sir?
doing it in academic institutions, then I think the cost will go further down, because then you don't need a bigger battery. Shankar Palji, go ahead.
Ah, my name is Shankar Pai. I am working on an organization known as Waste Management Institute. Okay, and we'll collaborate in all with all the people in this subject. Secondly, we work on a thing called solar istri. One girl known as Vinisha Oma Shankar, she has invented this solar iron, and I'm taking it to the dhobis and laundry people of Parla and there is Santa Cruz. So this is a project where more than 1,000 dhobis and maybe 150 this will be benefited. So I would like your support and guidance for this. Okay. And we have a corporate group at
Sure, sure.
Parla who are CSR people retired from corporates. We can meet at a restaurant in Mumbai, Parla West, and we can have a short talk from you to these people. They already worked on CSR and corporate Tatas and other companies. So I shall invite you to give a small talk for these people. Whether I just want to know whether this meeting is recorded or not and where it is available. That's all. I'm finished my speaking.
It is being recorded, sir, and it will be available to you, and it is on
So there
YouTube
is a
also.
raising hand, so you can.
Okay, thank you.
So, Swati is there. Swati ji,
Sir, I just mentioned one thing, sir.
Let Swati speak
Hello.
and then you can come, Swati.
Hello.
Go.
Good afternoon, sir.
Swati ji.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I just, yeah, I am an environment activist working here at a local level awareness for environment protection, for composting and bioenzyme making. We are having a big contribution towards society. Now, but my point is that apartment. So, is it possible to launch this system in our individual flat, or do we have to consider this for the whole building? So, that is only my question first. Best. Thank you.
Well, in the Ek Kamra Solar Ka, you need just one panel. So that panel is about, let's say, 15 to 20 square feet. If you can have that much of space where sunlight is coming, then you can have it even a flat system also. Okay.
Okay, next,
Ranveer,
I
next you
think,
can.
uh, I think Mr. DKC has raised his hand, so he wants to say something. We are running out of time actually. We can only allow that many people, and rest I think still people are joining this meeting room, and I particularly would love to say that a Kamra Solar Ka initiative, you have to decide, and the technical support from like Energy Swaraj Foundation will made available for free to like first 100 registered people, and I hope that this have clear everything from all the cluster in your mind. And I think Abhishek wanted to tell something. So Abhishek, you finish and then we'll summarize this meeting.
Okay, but as per we discuss a question, I just a suggestion. Someone is asking about the costing of the product is too much high, but as per my point of view, and I will just take this opinion about the Chetan sir also. Right now we are moving with a small step to the one Kamra Solar Ka. Whenever we will we are getting bulk order, like people are thousand of 2,000 3,000 people are going to be make their one Kamla solar car, then definitely we can reduce the costs because the manufacturing, the transportation and every costing will be reduced. Then I think the cost will be reduced just for this. Thank you, sir.
So this is it, and at last, uh, on this occasion of World Environment Day, you all have joined us, and Energy Swaraj Foundation team. It keeps working for the Mother Earth 24/7. We have been doing with our initiatives. So I just, we are thankful to all of you who have joined this program, launch event of a Kamra Solar Ka, and a special thank to Alka ma'am and then Abhishek ji is also, elaborated everything about this Ek Kamra Solar Ka program. So if Chetan sir want to just say the end note to this meeting, uh, and then
Well, now thanks everyone for joining, all the participant and uh, our chief guest is not here, but thanks to Lalit Bohraji also for joining. I hope all of you in the next 1 month will install at least one Ek Kamra Solar Ka and let the movement begin, because until unless we all keep doing, uh, uh, it will not spread further and government will not make right policy. So it is a very small system. Let us install it, try it yourself, do it yourself, and then once you like it, you can make 2 Kamra Solar Ka, 3 Kamra Solar Ka. You can encourage and you can tell your friends, family members, relatives. That is how the movement will start. And the last point Manjiri ji is saying about the energy wastage. So do my energy literacy training. Also reduce electricity consumption. Soon on our portal, we are going to come up with the REC, reduce electricity consumption. And we are going to certify people, those who are going to reduce, and it is a measurable amount. So that will also be launched. So we need to do several activities, including the activity of reducing energy consumption, avoiding energy consumption, and generating energy with the solar energy. So let us do all, but let us take a pledge today on the World Environment Day that soon we will convert ourselves on solar 100%. But as a first step, we are going to make first step and install Ek Kamra Solar Ka.
thank you, sir. And I hope all the people who they have joined this meeting, they must have got the enough idea about the Kamra Solar Ka initiative, and we will be available for to help you technically in all the technical issues. And we are there, and just let's together make this initiative in Kamra Solar Ka successful. And once again, I would, say thank you to all of you for being here. And on this World Environment Day, once again, happy World Environment Day to all of you. And this would be the biggest, step from individuals and organizations to just install a Kamra Solar. Thank you. This is like ORS whole, one room of solar. So this is, take this initiative as, it is not only the initiative of Energy Solar Foundation. Now it is up to you people, to all of you to spread it and make it successful. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you.